Alright, let's keep this showing along. We got some more for you guys. Next comic coming to the stage, he has a fantastic t-shirt. And he's also really funny. Guys, please keep it going really, really loud. Come on, let's get this started. Yeah? JC Hendricks!
Hey guys!
What's going on? You guys, it's my birthday today. Yeah, thank you. I'm 25. It's kind of cool. This whole week, people have been like, yo, what are you doing for your quarter-life crisis? Are you ready for your quarter-life crisis? Seriously, what are you doing for your quarter-life crisis? And I was like, nothing. I didn't think you could prepare for a thing that doesn't exist. Like, midlife crisis, I get it. You're 50 years old, you made all these ridiculous goals that you could never meet when you were younger. You're like, I'm gonna climb a mountain and drive a NASCAR car and eat monkey brains like Indiana Jones, and you're 50 years old and you're like, I've done none of that. I get that. But like quarter-life crisis, it's like being like, well, I can still do whatever I want with my life. Like, what I'm gonna do for my quarter-life crisis though is I'm just gonna rent like so many cars. Because you can do that legally when you're 25. Oh, Christ. But like, I'm gonna rent like really shitty cars. I'm gonna go to like the worst rental place I can find and be like, is that a 98 Toyota Corolla? I noticed you have an 87 Nissan Stanza out there. Do you have more than one of those? So, yeah, I'm out of shape. Like, I'm so out of shape that, like, stairs are an issue now. Like, I used to just go up and down stairs willy-nilly, like, I didn't give a fuck, like, and then... now, like, if the escalator doesn't work, I'm like in the mall with my friends, and I'm like, you guys just go on without me, just go. Don't be a hero. Looks like I'm not gonna make it to the H&M on the second floor today. But you guys need me, I'll be at base camp. And by that I mean the food court. I'm gonna do a food tour of the world, and by that I mean get one dish from every restaurant in the food court. Like, people say that their like biggest fear is their Google search history being read out loud. My biggest fear is being filmed running in slow motion. So I have a friend that smokes a lot of weed. Like, I have a lot of friends that smoke a lot of weed, but I'm only talking about this one. And he has like all the paraphernalia, you know, like Grateful Dead posters and like weed grinders and like a bong and stuff. And then he has a scale, which is like obviously used for like weighing out different measurements of weed. But in a clever ruse, he wrote on the scale for gold. like the cops are gonna raid his house and like bust the door down and be like, oh, whose paraphernalia is this? Why don't we figure out who it is with this scale that is obviously used for gold? Alright, you got lucky this time. Oh, Christ. I gotta take a bath. I wrote this down on my hand. One of my friends, my short-term memory is terrible because of just like technology. Like, it's turned my brain just into like diarrhea. Like, like if I can't look it up on my phone immediately, I'm just like, I don't know, I'll never know. I was sitting around with some of my dude friends the other day. We're like sitting around, drinking beer, shooting the shit, you know, dude stuff. And one of my friends asked us this really intense philosophical question, which was, if you guys had to give up one for the rest of your life, would you rather give up oral sex or cheese? Yeah. And we're all like, whoa, that's fucking existential. Like, and of course everyone's like, oh dude, cheese, duh. Then they got to me, they're like, what would you give up, JC? And I was like, oh, oral sex, obviously. And they were like, no, what? JC, come on, dude, blowjobs? You know what those are, right? And I'm like, let me put it to you this way, you guys. I eat cheese every single day of my life. And I've gone months without getting oral sex, so which one takes the priority here? I was like, have you seen me? I look like the kind of guy that eats a ton of cheese and never gets blown. That's a sad joke for me. Oh, man. I went to the doctor the other day, but I don't think he was a real doctor, you guys. I say that because when I walked in, the first thing he said to me was like, all right, buddy, drop those pants. We're going to check that prostate. And I was like, that doesn't sound like doctor speak. And the second reason I don't think he was a real doctor is because while he was checking my prostate, both of his hands were on my shoulders. That joke could get no laughs every time, and it's staying in my set. Oh man, that's a fun one. Yeah, I have this wolf T-shirt on. I don't know if you guys noticed that. My family and I moved recently, so when we moved, I donated a bunch of clothes that don't fit me anymore to just have less stuff. And my mom was like, I still live at home, it's like whatever. My mom was like, I braid my mom's hair while she naps. It's fine. So my mom was like, yeah, I can't believe you gave away so much clothing. You still have all these T-shirts. And I was like, I might as well give all of them away because none of them have wolves on them. Wake up Christmas morning, first present from Santa I opened up was this. And I was like, all right, guys, Merry Christmas, I'm done. My mom's like, what about all the other presents? I'm just like, what other presents? I just opened up a wolf T-shirt that I've worn every day since Christmas Day. Oh man, we're all having a good time. Oh Christ. Hold on, let me consult my hand notes. I thought I had seasonal depression, but I realized it's not seasonal if you're depressed all the time. That's a sad joke. I'm gonna try and do. Oh, I did it! Okay. I'll leave you guys with this. I got fired from my job recently. Yep. I was a writer for Cartoon Network, and I pitched an episode of Scooby-Doo in which he bites a kid and gets put to sleep. And they called me and were like, "Sir, please stop faxing us your Scooby-Doo episodes. You don't work here." But I know what they meant. You guys are great. I'm JC. Thank you.